Alrighty, what's up? What's up? Welcome back. It's Jonathan here with Boston Collectors, and in today's video, I kind of wanted to just talk to you all. I do have a couple other videos that I have lined up, ready to go. I haven't started recording for them yet, but I do have, a series of videos that I would like to put together for the figures that I already own, maybe a couple comparison videos. So let me know what you all would like to see in the comments section below. But today, let's get into the title that you see here on the video, which is it possible that Hot Toys will give the Mandalorian the Iron Man treatment? Now, what I mean by this is we see how many figures Hot Toys don't mind pumping out for Iron Man, right? How many of these unofficial figures they have, and the Midas Iron Man, the holographic Iron Man. A lot of these figures technically don't exist, right? But they're definitely out there and people are buying them. Now, with the Mandalorian being as hot as it is right now, do you feel Hot Toys will give them the Iron Man treatment? I want to start off the video with just a couple ideas as far as the things that I see Hot Toys doing for the Mandalorian. Now, in episode 2, and bear in mind, a lot of what I'm going to say is, in fact, an opinion. I know how, a lot of collectors can be. This is just my opinion. They very well may not do a lot of the things that I'm saying, but I just want to throw these ideas out into the atmosphere and see what you all think. Now, let's start with Season 1, Episode 2, the Mudhorn fight. Yeah, and if you don't remember it, go check it out. Let me know in the comments section if you think that this is something that they will revisit. For the figures that they've already introduced, right? We already have the Cantomo with the Beskar Deluxe Mandalorian, which doesn't make sense. We also have the knife with the Deluxe Beskar Mandalorian. And again, it doesn't make sense that both of those I feel should go with the Durasteel Mandalorian, right? It only makes sense. Take everything that I'm saying with a grain of salt. Now, in episode 2, the Mudhorn fight, I feel like this could be a convention exclusive. I'm talking mud-riddled Mandalorian, the Beskar armor piece. It needs to be standard at this point because he had already went to cash in the one Beskar that he had to the armorer. They could go so far as to say, well, that might be a little difficult to add the mud to it and the battle damage as well. But I feel like that would make it where the piece could just be, a one-off, right? Like they don't have to do all of it. But if they chose to, it could be, again, a one-off piece that they could just do and say, we did it. And it, in my opinion, would be epic. Now, as far as a couple accessories, I feel like the flame effect from the gauntlet that he used against the Mudhorn will be great. The knife that he used to stab the Mudhorn, the weapon damage on the mud on the weapons, I would love to see. Remember where his rifle jammed? I would love to see maybe even a mechanic where we can't lift the rifle due to it being jammed, right? The grappling hook that he used. And I think if anything, the base would just be incredible. I would love to see a mud base without the footprints though. I'm not a big fan of the footprints in any of the bases, but I don't know. Let me know what you all think in the comments section. Like, take a look at this helmet, just the battle damage on the chest piece there in this image. And do you think that it's a bit of a reach to say that it's possible? I don't know. It's Hot Toys. They can do whatever they want, right? I think this will be an awesome piece personally. I would love to have it in my collection. And yes, I would definitely pick it up. This is going to stem from episode 2 to episode 3. And personally, I feel like this is just one of the cooler looking pieces to the Mandalorian. Now, I want to say that this was repaired by Quill, but I'm not really certain. I didn't really see him assisting the Mandalorian with putting it together as far as I can recall. And I watched the episode back twice, but I'm going to say that Quill helped him put it together, because he's a handyman and he's good at what he do. But look at the scratches in the side of that plate there here in this image. And just the helmet too looks super, super good. I really like the burnt pieces there in the chest though. I love that crumpled up, distressed look there in the shoulder piece and the gauntlets. And I think it looks great. I would love to have this in my collection. As far as the accessories, I wouldn't go too crazy with this one though. I think the damaged blaster, maybe a damaged rifle. As far as the base, I think it should match the Razor Crest. You know, just give us like a really cool weathered looking base to stand the Mandalorian on top of. And I know it's difficult to say we should put the Cantomo in this one because we already saw it in the Beskar version, but I don't see what would keep them from giving it to us, especially since this is the point where we were able to pick it up after the Mandalorian dropped off the asset. If anything, like I said prior, this isn't going to be too accessory driven because I feel like it's going to be more about the detail in the figure than anything else. And the battle's over. The battle has been won. I don't see a reason for them to necessarily go above and beyond with the accessories in this one. Now, in episode 5, I know, remember the episode where they said that Beskar, you can't damage Beskar, right? However, in episode 5, when he's going after Fennec, he said that at this range, because she had a modified rifle, that she won't be able to penetrate his Beskar. It could penetrate it, and it definitely damaged it. This is kind of difficult to really sell though, because it would just be a Beskar chest piece with, you know, a shot in the chest. Again, I know not a lot of people would pick this one up. Bear with me, because I think the rest of this figure would sell through the accessories. Not only would we have the Beskar damaged chest piece, we would also have, I feel like it would be great to have some sand detailing in the armor because he was out there hunting down Fennec in the sand. I don't remember exactly what area they were in. Maybe you all can help me down there in the comment section. I think a speeder bike, something similar to, I want to say the DX-17 Maul. Make it where we can also have that speeder bike that he was riding on. Give us a flash charge, the coin purse that he looted from the wannabe. And I think for this one, it should also be the sand base that we saw from OG Mandalorian, but again, just not with the footprints, not with the footprints. I think that in itself would sell this set. I mean, I could probably see him in my deeds off. So let me know what you all think about episode 5 Mandalorian. If you would pick it up, if there are any other accessories that you would add to this kit, or if you would pass on it altogether. Episode 7 and 8, I feel like this could be a huge addition to the DX family. And the reason being is because this is where we get to see his face for the first time. Who's underneath the helmet? We get to see it, and it's battle damaged to heck, right? Now, we're not even going to touch on the armor just yet. Like, he's got all of this scarring, and, you know, he's bruised and he's battered. This is before IG-11 helped him out. I feel like this would be an awesome head sculpt and give us the helmet as well. Allow us to move the eyes. I think it would be awesome. With the armor, I feel like we should have battle damaged armor because of the blast that Moff Gideon ended up. When he shot the, I want to say the battery, the explosion dealt crazy damage to the Mandalorian. We can have some bluing on it. We can have some scrapes on it. We can have some sand in it. I think it would be awesome to have a battle damaged version of the Beskar armor here. It's very difficult because I don't recall seeing the Mandalorian with his rifle. So I think instead of the rifle, perhaps, maybe, I don't know, maybe an Eweb. What am I reaching here? Is this a little too much? Give us the hands similar to what we have from the Heavy Mandalorian, where he can hold up the Eweb. I think that would be awesome. And you know, Hot Toys love their holograms. And in episode 7, we got to see that hologram of Moff Gideon. Maybe slide that in there. Maybe, I don't know, a radio to where he tried to reach Quill. Obviously, we have the signet there. I feel like the signet should be attached to it, because further on down the line in that episode, that's when he was able to pick it up. Maybe drop the jetpack in there. I get it. This will be super expensive and I'm reaching here. I do feel like maybe not everything. If anything, I would take out the Eweb perhaps, but it's a DX, right? I think this is the one. If Hot Toys would go the mile, this is the one. Now that all of that's out of the way, let's talk diecast. Right? Right? What's keeping Hot Toys from creating die-cast versions of The Mandalorian? I mean, technically, this is a lot cheaper than Iron Man. What's keeping them from saying, you know, let's just do some die-cast armor pieces and a helmet? That's not going to hurt us, right? It's easier to do than the Iron Man. What's keeping them from doing it? Do you feel they could do this? Let me know in the comment section down below. That way we can talk about these things. If you feel like I'm going above and beyond here, again, I'm just sharing my thoughts. Let me know what you all think in the comments. Now, last but not least, I'm a big fan of the Death Troopers. In fact, I would love an origin story for the Death Troopers. I would love to know more about them. They're super cool stormtroopers to me. Off to the right in this image, and I'm going to try to zoom in a little bit closer so that you all can see, and hopefully I don't lose a lot of quality in this image. While this is not a specialist trooper, it's not a specialist death trooper. It doesn't have the pauldron, right? What is this trooper? He's got the vest. He's got it looked like the ammo there on the chest piece. He's got the grenades on his vest there. Where's this trooper? I need it. I need it now. I need it yesterday. In fact, I might want two. I need this trooper here. What do you all think? Are we going to pick this one up? Are they going to introduce it? They don't have to, obviously they don't have to, but it's interesting to see them have this in the shot and we not get it. As always, thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe. And again, I'm open to all of your opinions down below. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to follow us over on Twitter and Instagram. Twitter at MA Collectors, on Instagram at Boston Collectors. Thank you all so much for watching and enjoy the weekend.